I walked into this little bar, saw the prettiest girl in the place. She was sitting all by herself. I thought, hey, this might be my lucky night. I walked over, pointed at the empty chair and said, "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" She looked at me, took a sip of her drink and said, "Yes." I looked at the chair, looked at her, looked at the chair again. And that's when I realized that seat wasn't empty at all. Hey, 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 hey! She had movie star sunglasses on indoors at 9:30, posing with her water like the paparazzi might arrive. She acted like the whole room was competing for her glance, like there was a waiting list and I was taking my last chance. I said, "No worries, have a good night," and started walking by. Then I noticed something funny from the corner of my eye. There wasn't anybody sitting in that chair next to her, unless her ego counted as a person. That seat was never empty. There was somebody right there, an ego wearing perfume, with his feet up on the chair. I would have bought you dinner, maybe even shared some fries, but your pride already beat me to the seat on your right side. No vacancy, no room for me, no chance to squeeze on through. You're not alone, girl, you're hanging with the biggest thing in the room. That seat was never empty. That much I now know. You weren't sitting by yourself, you were sitting with your ego. I watched a couple other guys take their turn and take their shot. One got a smile and a no thanks, the other one got blocked. A cowboy bought her lemonade, a biker tipped his hat, a banker flashed a credit card. She wasn't impressed with that. She sat there like a queen awaiting somebody divine, probably turning down Prince Charming for being 5 minutes behind. I almost felt bad for her. Then her ego ordered another drink. That seat was never empty. There was somebody right there, an ego wearing perfume, with his feet up on the chair. Oh yeah, I would have bought you dinner, maybe even shared some fries, but your pride already beat me to the seat on your right side. No vacancy, no room for me, no chance to squeeze on through. You're not alone, girl, you're hanging with the biggest thing in the room. That seat was never empty. That much I now know. You weren't sitting by yourself, you were sitting with your ego. Closing time came rolling in and people headed home. The dance floor had emptied out and she was still alone. She checked her phone 100 times and fixed her hair once more. Like Mr. Perfect, somehow missed the giant neon door. I tipped my cap and waved goodbye as I headed for the street, and I swear I heard her ego say, "Hey, thanks for saving me this seat." I should have pulled that chair right out and asked, "Now what's your name?" 'Cause that ego sat there all night long, like it owned the whole darn game. It needed extra leg room and a table built for 3, had a waiting list of VIP pass and valet parking fees. It probably wore imaginary shades and a gold monogram robe, kept introducing itself as the center of the globe. Its confidence was measured, it'd break the Richter scale, need its own area code and receive its fan club mail. toast to Mr. Big, may you never stub your toe. Cause when the bartender yelled, "Last call," she still went home with her ego. I walked in thinking, maybe I've stumbled on a chance. But some people build a throne and never leave it for a dance. So if I ask, is this seat taken? And you tell me yes, real slow, I'll smile and say, no problem, ma'am. Tell your ego I said hello. Turns out that seat was never empty.